Hello and welcome, family, to another episode of Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray that you are well in all your ways, family, and that you're moving into living life truly on your own terms. A special shout out to everyone that supports us on Patreon, and of course everyone that has sent us a love donation, and all just your messages of encouragement and love, family, to keep on going with the Wake Up Africa news movement. Thank you so much for supporting us in the ways that you do. By now I know you've heard that they're turning on the CERN Doomsday machine, the Hadron Collider, or whatever you want to call it, on July 5th, which will be a Tuesday. Hopefully you'll either be seeing this on the day or the day before, family. And really, the reason I share this is because I think we need to be alert in this time. It's not to put fear in anyone's hearts, but it's just to remind you to remain as high vibing as possible. But before I get into that, so the new CERN Hadron Collider experiment is going to start on July 5th, and they haven't picked that date just like that, family. There's a very specific reason why they've picked that day, but they've actually been out of, commission for almost like 2 or 3 years. They had to shut it down 3 years ago, family, when they tried to turn it on. And some say, something happened and the machine broke down. Some say that, beings from the future came back and literally, broke down the machine, to stop what it was going to cause in in their lifetimes and the lifetimes, beyond that. Can you imagine? And who knows? Who knows what happened? But anyway, so they're saying it's to celebrate the European Organization for Nuclear Research's 10th anniversary. But get this, family. July 5th happens to be the strongest day, like the peak, when the sun and Sirius are aligned. And as I don't know if you've done your research, but I really hope you know that at least us here on the motherland, a lot of our ancient ones came from Sirius. In fact, one of the stories that I was told many, many years ago talked about how it was beings from Sirius that came and created the first man and the first woman out of clay or out of Mama Earth. And they got various different beings, the seraphim, the water spirits, the fire spirits, to contribute their elements to create this human body, and then they breathe spirit into those bodies. But those are things that you need to research yourself. But remember, expand your mind, expand it, because really the truth is so much more beautiful, so much more like mind-blowing than these lies that we've been fed all our lives, family. So the reason they picked July 5th is because every year, as I said, the Sun and Sirius conjunct, and between July 3rd and July 7th, and it peaks between July 4th and July 5th. This year it peaks on July 5th, and that's when we're all supposed to be able to access a higher frequency energy, because they say that the Sirius gateway is actually like our spiritual sun. For many of our ancestors, they used to call it the great central sun. And so there's like a higher activity, family. There's higher spiritual gateways and portals that are opened at that time, and people usually take advantage of that. The wizards, that they would say, the ones who know the secret knowledge, to they use it for creative inspiration, to kind of write out their visions, their dreams, for entrepreneurial endeavors. It's also really good for technology, etc., etc. And there's like a super heightening of intuition. So they haven't picked July 5th just like that, family. I think that's one of the things we have to recognize. They didn't just pick this out of the bag, let's do it on July 5th. But what are they trying to do? What are they really trying to do? Because it's not what they're telling us. Are they trying to break out of the firmament? because you do know we are in a dome, right? You know we are quarantined, and the Antarctica is actually a wall all around. Stories for other days. Are they trying to block our connection with our ancient ones? Or are they trying to use this sacred energy, this higher level vibration, to kind of as an energy to propel their machine? Because it wouldn't be propelled like that on any other day. Nothing is as it seems, family. And I mean, while we could get into all kinds of debates of why they picked July 5th, just know it's significant. And for me, what I feel is, you know, of course I was seeing this kind of being talked about and whispered about, but it's not something that I prophetically saw as a danger to my life or anything like that. But what I am feeling Spirit warn us or remind us of very strongly what I am feeling Spirit remind us of very strongly is that we must keep our vibes super high in this time, family. We must keep our vibration focused on creative endeavors, what we're trying to manifest in our lives, the direction that we want our lives to take. That's the kind of where our focus should be. That's where our attention should be. And not allowing ourselves to get into any kind of low vibrational feelings of sorrow, anxiety, pressure, pain, you know, coulda, shoulda, woulda, all those vibes. For this season, it is so critical to remain in your higher mind, family. In your mind that sees a different future, that is moving towards a new narrative, that is moving towards your spiritual calling or is in your spiritual calling, that is working on yourself daily, that is communing with nature. Remain there, and whatever this is, whatever is coming to manifest, won't touch you. Because I believe like the worlds have already split, family. And please, I don't know if I'll have already released it, but you can definitely watch it on Patreon, where I talk about how, you know, there's two resets that are happening right now. The global reset that nature is initiating, and the one that's being initiated by these secret societies and secret orders. Just stay high vibing, family. Don't allow, because we're probably going to witness some kind of incident. Don't allow anything to draw you down, to draw you away from your center. Remain as balanced as possible. And the way to remain balanced is to be in your story, doing what you need to do for yourself daily, you know, one step at a time. As I always say, we're in the best of times as much as we're in the worst of times. So much is happening that will align itself, family. We're here for a reason, and if this has not really been on your radar heavily, then that's not the reason. So you're still here. But as the world split, just make sure you're on the right side of this beautiful reality. Let me know what you think CERN is really doing. Do you think they're trying to break out of this prison? Get away? Do you think it's a weapon of cosmic destruction? This Hadron Collider or whatever? Where they're trying to clash like the smallest particles together? Are they trying to open black holes? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time. Tuko pamoja.